Everybody, it's Emily and Maxwell. It is May 28th and we're giving you an update on what's going on in the backyard.
So today Emily and I opened up the beehives for pretty much the first time in several weeks. They had it's time for them to kind of get off the feeders, so we're taking out we took out and off all of the sugar feeders, so we're going to let that dry up for a day. But the hive inspections went very well. There was lots of bees, lots of brood, lots of stored food, so the bees are doing very well this year. Oop, don't forget to plant your rhubarb. After the baby. So I got the gourds all set up, the gourds and the sunflowers. So I made this area a little bit bigger this year. I put some chicken wire around it so that the dogs will stay out. So we got 4 tall sunflowers, because that is the RMGBG grow of the year, is the tall sunflower. Then there is a long gourd, a bushel gourd that I'm going to grow up and trellis them, and then another bushel gourd that I'll grow just in the remaining area. Why? Because why not? That's why. And we started to plant our garden, which we need to finish it. It's been really strange weather. So at this point it's Tuesday. So Tuesday, 7 days ago, we had snow. And then Monday, it was on Memorial Day, it was like 80 degrees and very nice. No, that was Sunday. It was like 78 degrees, very nice. Monday, it was also very nice. But then Monday, as we were planting the garden, we got what? Sunday, what?
Tornadoes, hail.
Rain, there was tornadoes, hail, rain, all the above. So it was very nice. Then it got cold and windy. Then it started to rain. Then we got a tornado warning. Then we had some hail. So we had one heck of a few days as far as our weather is concerned. But so far so good. So we got the garden all cleaned up. I weed whackered and pulled the weeds from in between the rows and around the perimeter. I still need to put the chicken wire up around that, but looks really good. So all of our tomatoes are in one whole row this year. Pepper plants are down this away. Some cabbages, eggplant, and whole row of lettuces. The pumpkins and the watermelons are going to go on the ends of the rows this year, and those are going to kind of go out that away towards the trailer. What's going on the end rows? Corn. Really? Zucchinis, the things that we need trellis, like the beans and the zucchinis. Cucumbers are going to go. What? What? No. Cucumbers, beans. Yeah, we're going to trellis those. And then we have, what else didn't we plant? Watermelon, beans, zucchinis, corn. So, handful of things to go on the last 2 rows and then the end of the rows, and then I'll enclose everything. So it looks much better than a few days ago. Man, the last year, all this is mustard. There was a bumper crop of mustard. We were pulling mustard left and right. These hives are doing really good. Put a beehive reducer or an entrance reducer on the hive. I think the only queen we actually saw was this hive. Fun fact, couldn't find the queens, but they're obviously in there. And then let's show you guys the pumpkins. It's been pretty cold today. It's not been one of those nice mid 70s, almost 80 degree days. It's been in the low to mid 50s. So honestly, I haven't really come out here. After I do this video, I'm going to water them. So I'm going to open up the hot huts and give them their daily water. So let's check on these ones. These ones are the 1911 Urena and the 1985 Baron. These 2 plants. So Pete and Cindy came over on Pete and Cindy Glazer, who are pumpkin famous as far as Colorado goes. They've grown the largest pumpkin in the state of Colorado. Rather, they live here in Colorado. They grew at Napa, But that's neither here nor there. But they came over on Sunday because I was very concerned. My plants were just not growing, not even a little bit. And I was like really concerned. I was thinking maybe I should just pull up all the plants and go with my backups. But they were also concerned. But like I said, we've had finally, we've had 3 days of nice weather and sunshine. And this one you guys should be able to see it's just now starting to throw a little vine. So the 1911 is beating the 1985 Barren. And this race soil temperature is at about 70 degrees in here. So that's good. There is no soil warming cables. And I took out the lights. I was paranoid that I thought maybe the lights, because I was using a more powerful light this year to keep these hot huts warm at night, that perhaps that had something to do with it. I'll try and show you what was transpiring. Yeah, I think I can kind of see on this one. There. So, you can see they look like they're double vining, but if they were, I would have like 7 or 8 not 7 or 8, but like 5 or 6 plants that would be double vining, and that would be just unheard of. And I think really it's just been the weather. It's no sunshine, cold temperatures, and the plants were wanting to grow, so they're still getting like some form of development, but the vines were just not running. So it looks they're doing better. I have a backup plant I'll show you in the hot hut. I might plant that over here just because these ones they're doing better, but not really good enough. And this is the 385. This is the world record bushel gourd. And then the bushel gourd, I should have did that today. But that's going to go over here. Max and Emily feeding the chickens. And last but not least, it's been a really productive few days. I've just been putting my nose to the grindstone. Yeah, the pumpkin patch chickens. And getting some stuff done. So that's been really nice. I'm very, very happy about that. The pumpkin patch, the garden, the gourds, my garage, everything's been kind of rocking and rolling the last few days. So I'm a happy camper. And these ones have really started to turn on the heat. This is a giant marrow. I don't know where I'm going to plant them. I need to do something with them. But finally my backups are starting to vine. These plants were all 2 days ago. They had that little ball at the end that I just didn't know what I was going to do with them. But now they're actually looking like they want to be pumpkin plants. And this is the first time I've kind of looked at them. But they still are doing that weird. So you can see like that male flower right there. And then it has the leaf coming off of the male flower. That's weird. But then the next one up the line doesn't have that, but it has like 3 male flowers. So pretty weird. Sometimes these plants, they do funky things in the beginning. And why? Who knows why? I don't know. But we got one down there. These are the 1984 Barrens. Finally has laid down, sort of, almost. I need to cut a leaf off. And to get that all the way on the ground, but it's finally starting to go. And then this other 1984 Barren has male flowers already. Strange, but not as laid down, not as kind of ready to rock and roll as this one. So unless something dramatic happens, this one is going to win the race. I think I'm going to plant. Let me take a look at this. This is the third 1984 Barren, so this is the same one that is in the ground. This is the one that I was going to plant. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, this is the one that I might put in the ground up there where the Alts plants are, because it's it's in a 1 gallon pot and it's bigger than those other ones. So I might do it just because, and then I think I have a grower that could use a backup plant, and I'll probably give him a call and tell him you can come get this plant, which is in 1911. So, you know, that's nothing to thumb your nose at as far as backup plans go. Then yeah, that's the update. I don't think we got much more past that. Next Tuesday should be a good update. I'm really going to try to. These are probably going to go away. All the hot huts are probably going to go away by next Sunday, weather permitting. I'll get these out of here, and that will allow me to close up the greenhouse or the screen house, put it on. I wanted to put the end walls on today, the screen, or this weekend, but the wind. We just had wind, and dealing with that in the wind is like, I don't know. I don't have a good example. It's hard and impossible. So we didn't do it. But that is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the update. Let's check on. I need to get the water system up and running. I'm going to change that up a little bit. Emily, tell them if they have any questions, comments, queries, or concerns to comment below.
Comment below.
And subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Have a good one, everybody.